What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP here. Let's play Shining Force 2, The Ancient Ceiling, Part 32. Here we are in Battle 18, and I'll go ahead and take a look at the enemies as I always do. We have a few new enemies as I pointed out last time. All of them are spellcasters, except, well, actually I think most of them are spellcasters. I think they all are. The Dark Madams, HP of 29, MP of 17, and Freeze level 2, so they're not too bad, but we do need to be careful of them. Freeze is stronger than Blaze. Attack of 38, defense of 31, agility of 29, movement of 6, with a power stick, so they can do physical damage as well, so we do need to, as I said, we do need to watch out for them. High Priest, HP of 30, MP of 29, heal level 3, blast level 2. The only bad thing about the High Priest is they have heal level 3, and that can drag the battles on for a little while, but it shouldn't be too bad. Attack of 40, so we do have to watch out for that. Defense of 31, agility of 29, movement of 5, again with a power stick. And this particular one has a shining ball. That is a, I believe that is a promotion item, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the only one that does it. The southern one, there should be the northern one here, and then there's a southern one right here that that has the shining ball in it. This one does not. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one does not, but he has the same stats and everything. And then we have the Orcs. HP of 30, attack of 43, defense of 37, agility of 27, movement of 5 with a steel lance. They are not actually centaurs, but they do hold lances, so we will see that from time to time. And that's pretty much it. That's it for all the new characters anyway. And so you can see the difficulties of this battlefield already. It's kind of all of the forest that is scattered around here. It makes this a very difficult fight because of the enemies and their positions. A lot of the time they'll be more inclined to stay in the forest and not move around so much, but then once they get out onto the grass, and if you are not in the forest, they can hit you for quite a bit of damage, especially the Orcs and the High Priests, having such high attack power on both of those enemies. Excuse me, but we shouldn't have to worry about it too bad because we do have Peter and Luke with us, so they can take out they can take out some enemies for us that are farther away. There is an orc that is the leader. I believe it's the middle orc, or the orc that's in the middle of the field. So we'll have to make sure not to take him out too early. I'll go ahead and point him out. I want to say it's this one. So you can see that's why I guess all the enemies are kind of moving around him. They should have the same stats as the other guy, yeah, so stat-wise, he is no different. He's just the leader, so if you do attack him, the battle is over, so you do need to be careful about that. And, oh, there's a gargoyle up there as well, huh? Well, he shouldn't reach us unless I move up to him for some reason, which I'm not even sure that I will, to be totally honest. And this will hopefully do more than a Blaze will. And he got a little bit more XP than he would have if I would have used Blaze on that guy. Let's see, 50. I'm going to probably promote before I go into this. There's a major battle in this area that we'll be coming into pretty shortly here. So I'll probably end up either power leveling to try to get to 25, or just getting everyone to some level that if it's not 25, to something close to it, as close as I can get. Whoever has the highest amount of the highest level at the time, I'll just go ahead and go from there. You know, I'll get everyone else up to that character's level. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. The big battle that I'm concerned about is not going to happen for a little while, so I've still got time before I before I do go ahead and before I either power level everybody or go ahead and does he have a, oh no, it's a power sphere. Well, he may get more off the arrow launcher if I remember correctly. Some of my people that was level 19 was getting about 50. Or just 48, that's okay. And you can see he looks just like Chester, except the color palette on the cloth on his back is different, and the middle of his shield is different as well. But past that, he's pretty much his battle portrait is the same as Chester's is. I probably should go ahead and save, not have Sarah attack the Soul Sower, but just like Kazin, she needs to kind of be drug up until you get around to, until you promote her to whatever it is. A Vicer she's not as good at, but her promotion item, but the next promotion that she can, or well, I'll just go ahead and say it's not like a spoiler or anything. Most, if not every single, well, I think it is just most, because some priests that start out can only get, can only become Vicers, and if you get a priest that is already a Vicer, that priest cannot change into a Master Monk. They have to be a priest and then changed into a Master Monk. I don't know, well, she may not be able to kill it, but we're gonna get the new Archer in the next battle. After this battle, we're gonna go immediately into another battle, and in that battle we'll get the new Archer, so I'm kind of torn between not letting, kind of keeping her held back just to help with trying to get everyone else who is necessary to level up. I'm not sure where this character will be. I'm basing off of what Rick's level is. I'm gonna guess he'll be somewhere in the low to kind of upper lower 20s, maybe 21, 22-ish. I wouldn't expect him to be too awful high, but you never know. And so he will replace, I guess he'll replace Kiwi at first, just to get Kiwi out of the force, and then I will replace I'll replace May with the next character that we get after the battle that I'm concerned about. That may not be a bad idea, now that I think about it. I don't know, well, obviously I'm not going to keep Kiwi in the forest, but I don't know whether I should try and have her level up just to stay with us, because she'll be in the fight, the fight that I'm concerned about. She'll be in that fight, so I'm not sure if I need to go ahead and try to get her to level up or not, or at least try to stay somewhat close with everyone else, just so she's able to do some damage, because long-range characters will be useful in that fight. And actually, in this next fight, she'll be useful as well, because there'll be some flying enemies that she can do some damage to. So that may not be a bad idea, just to try to get her to go ahead and level up. I don't know for sure though. I'll go ahead and heal Bowie. I doubt I'll need. Well, yeah, why not? You know, get her some XP. Hopefully she'll go ahead and level up off of this. I don't think she will. It'd be nice if she did, but I don't think she will. Yeah, she should be close. So one more. Yeah, say one more heal or a miss from an enemy, and she should level up. Oh, he's actually low. I thought he was in the high, either high 60s or low 70s. And another big problem with this battlefield is that it's really big, and so it takes a while to get across it. So it's one of those, it's not as bad as the desert. At least you can move most of the time to the full extent of your movement as long as you stay in the short grass. But once you get through the forest, you can see there's some bottleneck situations where, and I'll just show this off real quick. You see you can bottleneck through here just to try to stay out of the forest. Because once you get into the forest, I mean, it's almost as bad as being in a bottleneck, to be totally honest. Yeah, he's got enough MP. I can go ahead and do this. It'll hopefully gain him some more XP as well. I doubt it'll be a whole lot. Yeah. I don't know, for whatever reason, he just doesn't gain a whole lot of XP from using Blaze, and it hurt the gargoyle for 10. You know, it's not like it didn't do anything. It's just not as useful as, say, a freeze, and we don't get a freeze user for quite a while, to be totally honest. I don't know, I may have, I might have Luke hang back and take care of that gargoyle. You can see she did 9 to Slade. I mean, you know, Slade isn't one of my strongest characters, but still, that just kind of shows you just how strong the new set of enemies are. Just attack power. You know, that was a mage, and she still did 9 points of damage to one of my heavy hitters. Even though, like as I just said, he's not that much of a heavy hitter, but it just, you know, like I said, it just kind of goes to show you. And she got heal level 3 at 22, so that's good. That'll help things out quite a bit. And now Rick, I still haven't looked into his stats yet to see whether he's better than Chester in the long run. Chester's kind of in mid to upper mid, leveling wise. He's kind of through the beginning. In the middle of the game, he's okay. But there's a certain knight that we'll get later on that's not quite as good as Ernest from the first game. You know, Ernest was by far the best knight in the entire game. Sadly, the characters aren't quite like that. They're all kind of middle of the road. Some are worse than others, but most of them are kind of good and bad at everything. They don't, you know, except with an exception like Peter, where he will gain, once he levels up, or once he promotes and gets to a certain level, he'll just continue to get high HP boosts and high attack and defense boosts every time he levels up. And so that definitely makes it worthwhile to have him promote early, and also I'll also have him in your party as well. You know, while, and I say promote early, you still have to be careful, you know, I mean, there's only so much that, there's only so much to be gained by promoting early. As I've said before, and I said this in the first game, I don't know if I've said it during this playthrough or not, but most guys will tell you to wait until you're at 40 to start promoting. I think that's just a little bit too long, especially for what we're about to go through in the game. It may be a bad idea to promote before going into that fight, to be totally honest, just because I wouldn't want to have the low magic and attack, actually the low stats across the board that I will have if I promote. But to be totally honest, I kind of need to. Well, I don't know, I may wait to power level until after that fight, because I'll definitely need everything that I've gained now going into that fight, and I won't lose a whole lot if I promote that I'll need, to be totally honest. I will lose some, you know, you always lose some stats when you promote. But some characters I'm gonna have to wait to promote anyway, so I might wait a little while until I have everyone a promotion item, and when I know who I want to have that promotion, give that promotion item to, and who I'm going to take with me into later on in the game. Because if I take someone that I have in my party now in towards the end of the game, I'll want to give them certain promotion items to make them better in the long run, and I'll need to make sure that I have enough of those items and to go ahead and give them those items when I promote them, so I don't mess up and not have someone that's good. I'll hold him back since he's 22. That was kind of the reason why I went ahead and had him attack, even when someone else like Geralt or Chester maybe needed the XP more, just to go ahead and get him to 22, get him out of the way, so I don't have to worry about him anymore, and then I can go on and start leveling up with other characters. That's not a bad idea to do, especially when everyone's so close. I'll pull him back as well, just to keep him out of the way, so that I don't clog up a spot for someone who needs it. And I'll go ahead and heal him. But it's not a good tactic to take throughout the entire game. You want to try and level everyone up evenly with every single enemy that you can. Especially in this game. This game, you need it more so than in, say, the first game, just because the battles have different sets of enemies each time, and it varies quite a bit, especially from the first game. The first game, you kind of had a set number of enemies that would show up each battle. There was no differences to it all that often. When you went into a battle, you could kind of say, okay, well, there's going to be this certain amount of enemies, anywhere from this number to this number, and that was a constant thing every single time, and you never had to worry about that. Well, in this game, sadly, it's not like that. Sorry about the cut. My computer did something that made the capture stop, and I had to start it up again. But anyway, let's see. I need to really take care of that orc down there, but he's not. Well, I may actually have Luke go down there and take care of him if I can get him back to Sarah quick enough. Have him level up. He didn't get a whole lot off that gargoyle. I didn't expect him to, but I was hoping he would get a little bit more than what he actually got. Hopefully, I can get Sarah over to him. Healing drop. Yeah, we'll see how much a healing drop does. I believe it's 30, but at night it may be 40. Huh. Could have swore he had 15 out of 37. So it should have been more than that that he got healed by. But maybe not. Anyway. This should hopefully allow, well, I don't know, I was going to say hopefully this will allow Peter to level up, but if he's only getting 11, he'll need to do that twice, and then that High Priest will heal him probably. Will heal the orc probably, and I'll have to sit here and fight that orc for a little while, maybe move some, and he's going to use heal level 3. They are a little bit more smart with their usage of magic in this game. If someone's almost dead like that, they will use the higher magic, but for the most part, the enemy tends to not as wasteful as they were in the first game. It was pretty bad in the first game. They would only have, especially later on in the game when you started having healers that could cast heal 3 and 4, you would have people, or you'd have enemies that was only, I don't know, maybe had a hit or two on them, and then a healer would come down and would use all of their magic on someone who didn't need it, and that was a good tactic to try and get a healer to waste all his magic. But in this game, they don't do that quite as often. They will sometimes, but not all that often. Actually surprised this orc got 2 turns. I don't think he's the... Probably should save it just to make sure that he's not the leader, but I'm pretty sure this guy is the leader, so if I just... Hope Chester can survive long enough to... maybe that orc. I'm pretty sure it's this. Well, no point in attacking you. I'll attack the High Priest. Hope I can kill him, and I may have May come up there and start attacking some of them. It would be nice if I could get Luke to come back up there, but I already sent him down there after that orc. That orc will benefit him more than really anything else that would be around here, to be totally honest, and he's going to kill the stinking soul sword. This is the problem with the High Priest. They just keep healing these people over and over, and you know, I almost had that soul sword dead, and I almost had that orc up there dead. Well, now I have to sit here and fight both of them, and he's going to kill himself now. But thankfully he couldn't fully do it, but it's not really going to matter because I'm not going to be able to kill him quick enough. I have to see how much damage Chester's taking against a gargoyle. It seems like Rick has more defense than Chester does. But, you know, other things... Oh, wow. Sorry. I hate to have Slade go up there and start attacking, because that's not really necessary. Well, maybe I'll keep the soul sword down here just to draw his attention, or hopefully draw the soul sword's attention to Geralt instead of Kazan. Yeah, I don't think he'll get a whole lot from the gargoyles. That's actually more than I thought he would get, but I don't think he'll get a whole lot from the gargoyles. And sadly, that one's running. The orc is running away now. And we'll just go ahead and knock out the gargoyle. I probably should have moved him back, now that I think about it, just so that he wouldn't die. He'll probably end up dying, to be totally honest. But, well, say if he does, he does, but I'd rather him not die, of course. Try to get someone up there. I'll try to run Sarah over there, but it'll probably be at least 2 to 3 turns before I can get anyone up, get her over there. Yeah, he should be close to leveling up. Rick's doing okay. He's already leveled this fight. I'm not too concerned with him. I am a little bit, but not as much as I probably should be, or would necessarily be if he hadn't leveled up at all. Now that helps out quite a bit. I can hopefully have Kazan or Luke attack him. Attack the soul sower. Nah, never mind. No, he only did still level 2, so it does pretty much heal him back to full health, but that does allow... I'll move around here, so the orc will have to move. Hopefully I can, well, I hope I can move May up there, but that ain't gonna do a whole lot for me. I probably should have just moved him away, to be totally honest, now that I think about it. Peter, because he's already 22, I don't need him to get any higher, because if I was going to start allowing 22 people to... Well... Really, there's no reason not to. I could probably just have Bowie, Slade, and Peter move up there and just attack the enemies up there. Actually, I think that's what I'll do. I'll figure out where Bowie is, and I'll just do that, because it's a lot better. Oh wow, he's not doing anything to the orcs. That stinks. And Bowie is right there, so he's a little bit too far away to take advantage as much advantage as I would have liked from that, but hopefully I can move him back up in a turn or two, and that should allow him to... he got there a little bit closer than I thought, but now that I'm in the forest, his movement will slow down quite a bit. I wonder if I can take out the... No. Well, kind of split between taking out the Soul Sower and trying to do damage to the priest. Hopefully what I can do is... Ooh, that's not good. Even with a defense bonus of 30. And I gotta get Chester out of there. He's probably gonna die this turn. Yep. I should have moved him out of there sooner than that, but it didn't seem like I got his turn that quickly. And yeah, Luke has no business being down here either. Need to heal Geralt as well before he dies, and he's stunned. Great. Well, we'll take out the Soul Sower with Luke, or with Jaha. So hopefully he'd level up, and he did. And now all I have to do is just sit there and drag Chester back up. And we'll... Let me see what his stats are. 18, 16, 32. Okay, I can have Peter and Slade really take care of this. Peter Slade may take care of this. And that should work out okay. I hope it will. Need to see if she has the Elven Arrow. I may have forgotten to equip her with that. Ooh, that's not good. Putting her for 7. Okay, that's better. I was kind of afraid that Geralt was going to die there for a second. Maybe better to try to move up there and knock out that orc, but because he won't be able to attack and do any damage. Let me see. Jaha just leveled up. Geralt stunned. You're 52 or 54. And sadly, the turn rotation won't be in my favor, and I won't be able to... Well, I'm going to go ahead and knock out that High Priest if I can. Yeah, we'll just fly away with you. Unless he chases him, which thankfully he didn't. 7, well, we'll just keep him there for bait. And Bowie gets a turn to attack, so that's good. He probably shouldn't, because he's as high as he is. Let's see, who needs to be healed? You do. I hate to do that. I think that... Nope. I was going to say, the heal level 2 should suffice, but nope. He's going to need all 30 of that. And that gained her quite a bit of XP, so that's good. Now Jaha's going to be surrounded. But a heavy attack of only 9, so that's good. He shouldn't do that many heavy attacks. Now as long as Bowie doesn't die, I should be okay. Well, that may be. Easier said than done. I'll go ahead and knock out the High Priest. I probably should have let May do this, but I can't afford to have the High Priest heal himself again, to be totally honest. I mean, it's good XP, but there's really no reason to have him continue to heal himself and just prolong the battle any longer than it already is. I mean, I'm not even done yet with what I have to do. And I've still got several enemies I'm going to take out. I'm not going to worry about I'm not gonna worry about the six. I don't know, I may save that for May. Now that I think about it. Or loot. Well, no. Turn orders will work in May's favor, so May will probably get to have the attack. Now, if Kazan could hurry up and get his turn, that priest, well, no, Geralt. Well, I don't know, I can probably start doing some damage to the orc. Say, the orc's got so much defense that I doubt we'll be able to overpower it very easily, and this should... I don't know, as I say, hopefully he'll level up off this, but I kind of doubt it. It'd be nice if he did. And he dropped the Shining Ball, and Kazan received the Shining Ball. I forgot he had the Shining Ball. And he didn't level up off of that, but he's very close. And we'll move Bowie down. We'll heal you just in case you get attacked. It'd be nice if she leveled up to 23 in this fight, but I doubt she will. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing I went ahead and healed her. Again, and he's in the forest as well, so that does hurt how much damage, or yeah, how much damage he receives. So that helped her out a little bit, so that's good. We'll get healed by Sarah. We'll move down and we'll do the last blaze that I can on him. And it'd be nice if it killed him, but sadly I didn't expect that to happen. But it leveled him up to 22, so that's good. Got another blaze. And he blaze increased to 3, so that's good. And it'd been nice if I could have attacked with Luke, but sadly. 73. Why not? I might as well go ahead and get him to 21. 48, get him, like I said, get him up to 21. And as I said, that should be the fight. So now, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, because there's a little bit of dialogue in the next one, and that's all tied around the next battle. So thank you for watching. Next time, we'll head west, and we'll go to the next battle. So until then, let everyone